Los Angeles that would walk the dog with me.
Aww.
He would meet me out in our front little yard and would walk with me and Archie.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I love it.
Fantastic.
I felt it was like a little blessing. It was like a little magical creature. So if you want to attract them, this is what you need. This is 3 pieces of the Cuphea Sweet Talk. Ooh, Sweet Talkers. Live plants. Now this is one of the few items in our show that has auto delivery, which I love because you're going to fall in love with them. You're going to want more to plant next season. So you'll receive your order this season and then another one in spring 2025. This is an annual. So it's under $20, ships for free as does all of our plants here at QVC, and it's $6.66 on your 3 easy pays. You're getting 3 actively growing plants, 1 each of the lavender splash, the deep pink, and the red. So bursts of vibrant color, but these are nectar-rich flowers that attract those beautiful, magical hummingbirds.
Yes,
so this
ma'am.
is M95030. All right, take it away.
Okay, so you guys, hummingbirds love these because these are a part of the cigar plant family, which means the blooms are tubular. Totally tubular.
Totally tubular.
But unlike other Cuphea, which stays in that tube shape, these open up into what's called a little bat face. So you can see the little bat faces. We're looking at the pink one. That was a great shot. Thanks, guys. You can see the little bat face right here. Hi. It looks like a little bat is living in the middle of that flower.
Wait a second. It does.
Yeah. See it?
I love it.
So, of course, I picked these because it had an animal name. But, you know, I like the fact that first the hummingbirds are going to gravitate towards these because they stick their long little tongues in that tube.
It's built for them.
But then the plant opens up, so now the bees are like, oh, wait a minute, now I can get in there. And same thing with the butterflies. So here's your hot pink. This is the lavender splash down here. And then you're also getting this gorgeous red, which is like a hot, like my apron, like summer red, like 4th of July red, which I love. And these are going to get to their full size this season, guys, because these are an annual. So this is like almost like a shrub that has flowers all over it, even though it's not really considered to be a shrub. It gets to that size, like 14 inches by about 11 inches tall.
Okay.
So these can go in a pot. Definitely put it in a 14 to 15 inch pot, like one of Philip Watson's whiskey barrels.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can certainly put these around in your garden. This is a very drought tolerant, sun loving plant.
Okay.
So this is another one that'll go where the hose won't reach once it's established. Please, if it says drought tolerant, don't just stick it in the ground and don't water it, because you need to give all of your new plants a chance for their roots to establish, and that happens by watering them almost daily for the first month or so. And then once those roots are going, you guys are good, especially with a drought tolerant plant like this. This is very heat tolerant too for those of you who live in the Arizona desert area. A lot of you have been writing to me saying, what can I grow here besides cactus and succulents? Well, here's my tip to you. These flowers and my blanket flowers coming up in the show will grow in your area in a pot. Just make sure that you give them a break in the shade in the hottest part of the day. So if you don't mind pulling your pots into the shade and then the next morning put them back out in the sun and give them plenty of water. Don't let them dry out. But other than that, they should grow fine when it's like 120 degrees. Oof. Just make sure that they're in the shade for part of that hot part of the day.
I know that 120 degrees is tough. That is rough. I once got stuck on the 101 freeway in 123 degree weather.
Who doesn't get stuck on the 101 freeway in any kind of weather?
I love it when I get to talk to my LA girl over here.
A little piece at home. That America song, Ventura Highway.
That's
sounds really happy, but it's really like a total traffic jam.
Don't do it. Look how it just attracts the hummingbirds. It really does feel like this is nature at its best, right? Like this was created for their anatomy, created for their long tongues, their long beaks.
So these are an annual because they are considered more of a tropical type plant. So you're going to replace these every year, hence the auto delivery.
Yep.
And there's a close-up of that little bat face. Hi. I used to be a docent at the LA Zoo.
Really?
And we had the cutest fruit bats there that were fluffy, furry. They look like stuffed animals. Anyway, that's what that reminds me of. And these are pollinator magnets, as we mentioned.
Yep.
Butterflies, hummingbirds, and bees. These are going to bloom early summer, all the way through till probably the end of October, like Halloween time.
Oh, wow.
And as you said, they're very nectar rich. So they're super pollinator attracting. And guess who does not like them?
Who?
The deer.
Oh, good.
Because they don't like things that smell good, that have an oil or any kind of a fragrance to the foliage. And so they will leave these alone as well. And again, they're too tall for the bunnies. very heat-tolerant variety that I brought you.
You know, I never knew deer were such a big problem in gardens until I moved here to the East Coast, because we don't have them really on the West Coast. It's like a magical
Chester
moment
County
when
is
you
like
see 'em.
the tick capital of the country too, because of all the deer here.
Oh goodness! All I know is that when I drive home, I'm like always waiting for one.
Yeah, be careful at night.
I know.
But you know, the thing is, here's a tip for deer, because a lot of you have asked. If you get Irish Spring soap, and this is not an old wives' tale, this is true. If you go to the grocery store and get bars of Irish Spring soap, and just don't throw some bars of soap around, but kind of shave them with a pocket knife, and throw those shavings around, they will not hurt your soil or your plants, because Irish Spring does not have additives in it like other soap does. But the deer absolutely hate the smell. Hate the smell.
Really?
So that is a huge deer deterrent. And if that doesn't work, you can always go to Home Depot and get the deer spray, which smells hideous.
Hideous.
If you want to spray that stuff on your
Even
flowers.
I know that. Okay, so you're getting 3 plants in 3 different colors. You're getting one of the lavender splash, one of that deep pink, and one of the red. So it really is this burst of vibrant color and texture in that color as well. Little ombre effects there. What's the one in the middle? Is that the lavender splash?
And then you have the bright
so
pink and the red. And the red rather, and the pink both have that purple little bat face in the middle. So I just think these are gorgeous, and they get like a big, the size of a big shrub, like your bee balm. This would be great with your bee balm as well. Same type of soil and sunshine. This is a sun-loving plant, so you could also plant this around with your roses or with your zinnias that are coming up, your blanket flowers as well, and just have a spectacular, fluffy, colorful garden.
It is fluffy. That was the word. I was like, it's dense, it's lush. No, it's fluffy, and it really entices all of those beautiful friends and pollinators that we love. 3 pieces for under $20 and a $6 easy pay. It's M95030.
Love it.
I love it too. I miss my hummingbird from back home.
Well,